This one goes out to all the 65 plus crowd on SoundCloud. I'm not gonna say much. Shout out Jet Will. He gonna take over on the mic. Old lady suck.
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
I hate this. It's so mean-spirited. Where did this come from? Okay, boomer.
There is an epidemic happening right now.
Yeah.
You've tuned in to Boomer and the Millennial, coming to you from
Live.
the Boomers' living room.
Okay, this Okay Boomer song is the most mean-spirited, most generalizing about a generation thing that I've ever heard in my life. And it comes from, show them that.
The millennials in Generation Z have the Peter Pan syndrome. They don't ever want to grow up. They think that the utopian ideals that they have in their youth are somehow going to translate into adulthood, and that somehow they're going to create this utopian society in which everything is equal, in which the government takes care of everything. Well, guess what? One of these days, just like the baby boomer generation, the generation before us, the baby busters who came after us, you're going to mature and you're going to realize nothing's free, that things aren't equal, and that your utopian society you created in your mind in your youth simply is not sustainable. Hell, even the hippies came to realize their society was not sustainable.
I get why this young girl wrote this thing wanting to just destroy this guy, because he's really depressing and, in my estimation, wrong. And so I get why she wrote something and wanted to like shove it in his face, saying, okay, boomer is not necessarily the best thing to say. Okay, asshole. It's not because he's a boomer.
But I also think that the whole kind of point there is, A, you assume that was a girl. B, B, the younger said, like, that is the whole point that the Gen Zers are really trying to make here. Okay. Of like, you see such things as black and white, and that's not how we are anymore.
Okay. So we're just blamed for everything, and where should we go? Should we go to should it be like, I don't know, some utopia, not dystopian society where you take us all and you put us out to pasture somewhere and you put tape over our mouths? Is that what's supposed to happen?
No, I just think that there's a lot of angry people, and I get the anger. I get the anger.
But the anger is displaced. That's what's going on. The anger is displaced, and everybody's trying to blame in generalities. And I'm the most gray person around. Maybe I called that a girl, and maybe it's not a girl. Maybe it's a they. Here we go.
A person.
It's a person. It's a human. And I get this young human's reaction to this older human's diatribe. I get it.
But not all Gen Zers and millennials are like that person, and not all boomers and Gen Xers are like the old one.
That's true. Boom.
So let's boom it up.
So can we just look at people as individuals and as humans? Tom, my husband will have
Tom!
Come
here. We have a special guest today.
He's coming because he has a point of view.
I didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Okay, boomer.
Hi there. Are we on the air?
Yeah.
You're on the
air.
Come on down. There you go.
Oh,
there you go. Now you're seen. So what are your thoughts on the whole okay boomer
I'm not crazy about I get it, sort of, but I really don't like the meanness about it. I don't think that's particularly necessary, but I kind of understand that it's used as an attention grabber.
That's a good point. But you have very strong feelings about the fact that we have sort of left a hideous world for our youth.
Well, I think that's a pretty common theme throughout history. I think everybody sort of always feels that the generation before them screwed everything up and left everything worse. That being said, there are a lot of things that are worse than there were when we were kids.
So what's your message? What's your message to the Gen Zers who are saying okay boomer? If you can give them one message, what would your message be?
Get out and vote, baby.
Yes, get out and vote. Do something.
Yes.
You want change?
You gotta vote for it.
I understand the rage. I just, as we've been saying, it's a displaced rage. You can't just blame a generation. You have to blame individuals who have created a hideous situation for all of us, and get out there and do something to make change.
I mean,
now.
not to be cliche, but it's the elite of our country that have led us down this path. I mean, I to blame the generation of itself is, I think, not terribly fair, because most people tend to be pawns in the big picture, and just, you know, not to say we're not to blame, because obviously we have voted for the people that have led us to where we've gotten, but yeah, it's not quite. Yeah, it has to be careful how you attack another generation, because it needs to be very specifically addressed, specifically targeted.
Stop bundling people
Stop
together.
bundling. I love that.
That's
brilliant.
Stop bumbling. Okay, bumble.
He's thinking about Bumble all the
Okay,
time.
bubblers.
Bundling. Stop
Bundlers.
bundling people.
what a hip expression.
I
too.
love that.
Stop bundling.
I think we've come up with something. People are individuals, no matter how old they are. Thank you, and we have opinions.
Bye.
So get out and do something.